Hi everybody! Happy Wellness Wednesday! Master trainer and wellness enthusiast Kiona Leah back with you guys again. This week we are talking about balance. Got a question about doing a series on balance from one of our followers. And this is a fantastic series for one really simple reason, and that is there is so much to talk about. There are so many nuances in our balance from our musculoskeletal system, from our core, which helps really stabilize the upper part of us, to the strength of our legs that really help keep us moving, all the way down to our feet, the muscles, bones, and alignment of our foot. If any of those things are off, it can really throw off our balance. But this is Wellness Wednesday, so we're not talking about our musculoskeletal system as much. We are talking about our overall wellness. And there are some sneaky things that can steal our balance. A lot of people, of course, know if they have inner ear problems, that can really mess with your balance. Those three tiny little bones inside your inner ear help regulate and send messages to your brain about where your body is in space, and in particular, generally, where the orientation of your head is. Monday night in our workout class, we spent a lot of time talking about head weight and how your body gauges where your balance is based off of where your head weight is. Is it over, I'll stand this way so it's a little bit more obvious, is it over my left foot or my right foot? Did I go too far? Did you see me go a little past my right foot there? But my balance helped reorient me. That's partially because those tiny bones send some tiny signals to my brain about where my head is. But that's not what we're talking about today either. We are talking about sneaky things that can systemically take away your balance. That being one of them, and of course you should get that checked out. But if you've had all those tests and you've done all that checking and you're still having trouble with your balance, here's a really sneaky one that I learned because of my amazingly beautiful friend Laura, who I just bought some mascara from today, about things that can steal your balance, even when you have the balance of a professional dancer, which this beautiful lady is. She came back Easter, several years ago now, from a competition. She had collapsed and lost her balance in the airport. She was having trouble walking. Her balance was really off. At first, they thought she was super dehydrated, so they gave her lots of fluids. That seemed to help, but again, it wasn't quite the answer. What it turned out to be was she was just fatigued to the point that her adrenal glands were really flattening out. She really was having trouble and she was really depleted because she'd been working way too much. So I called my homeopath about how do I get her home, because my job was to get her back from the airport to my home and then to Northern Virginia where she lived. So it was about a good hour or more from the airport to where she needed to be, and she needed to be able to drive and take care of herself. And I said, I don't know what to do. And she said, it's her adrenal glands. I said, they already gave her this, they gave her that, they gave her this. She said, it's her adrenal glands. And I'm like, what? Your adrenal fatigue can really affect your balance. It was the most ridiculously simple, I would never have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, solution, at least to get her started. Two things we did. Stop at the supermarket, get a ginger root, chop it up, boil it, have her drink the tea. Number two, get a steak, fry it up, and have her eat that. It was really amazing to watch color come back in her cheeks, watch her feel better, and be able to start regaining her balance because we fed her adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands actually really love protein. So for the vegans out there, you guys are gonna do some research for me to figure out what protein sources are really going to help feed those adrenal glands. And if you're having these telltale balance issues, it might be a sign that you want to head to your doctor and get some blood work done to really test those adrenal levels on a larger scale thing. But add more protein and some fresh ginger tea to your diet, and that can get you started. Wouldn't have believed it if I had not seen it in person with my own two eyes, but it absolutely worked. So if you're having a really rough day, or you know you didn't sleep for a couple nights for one reason or another, you might want to add extra protein and that to your diet to help bring those energy levels up for yourself, because that absolutely can rob you of your balance. So What'd you guys think? This was a really different one, and this really was based on my personal experience and my work with my homeopath. However, I will do my best to provide some links below. A lot of times the stuff from the homeopath is a little harder to find, but I will do my best to provide you links below. What topics for Wellness Wednesday do you want to work on next week? There are so many out there. Let me know. Of course, comment. Don't forget to like and share. Follow the channel and all the other pages as well. In the meantime, I'm Kiona Leah. I want to see you guys move, live, and thrive. So I'll see you on the next one.